Okay, I was just thinking through a few things and I wanted to share them with you. This is for my fellow American citizens. I just ask that what I say you think about it. In what might be considered more oppressive government, communism, socialism, fascism, so on and so forth. You got your monarchies, parliaments, whatever. Well, this doesn't include parliament. Sorry, I'm just starting to brainstorm. They're based on a system. So the people that are in charge use the system in place as their baseline. Democracies and republics, they have their baseline too. But it's the people. The people are the ideal in a democracy and a republic. And something like Marxism or communism or socialism, there's an ideal that's supposed to uplift the people, but it's not the people that are the ideal. So if you take, say, a judge or a police officer in another country, if they arrest you and charge you, those who decide if you're guilty or not do so based upon the ideal of that system. With something like the Constitution, if I'm standing on the corner waiting to cross the street, the cop comes up and says, "Hey, you're loitering." And I say, "No, I'm waiting for the light to change." And he says, "Well, I don't believe you. You're under arrest." And I tell him, "Screw you. I know my rights. I wasn't doing anything wrong." What's he gonna say? What do most TV shows used to say? That real famous line? You know it. Let the judge decide. And that's where the problem comes in. In a constitutional republic, we need people who are open-minded enough, balanced enough, everything else to be able to accept people for who they truly are and be willing to see things from their perspective, able to paradigm shift and empathize. The perfect person to sit as a judge is fair, honest, truthful, respectful, open-minded, loving, stern. You're starting to get the picture. So why is the system broken? It's not. Think about it. Whereas in other systems of government, they have a greater control of the direction of their people's lives, which in itself, gives a degree of opaqueness. A constitutional democracy requires a greater degree of transparency on every level, not just government. Because if I expect my government to be transparent, open-minded, all of that, not judge me because only God can. But yet I'm screaming to somebody else, "Man, screw you. You don't know what you're talking about. It's Cali, homie." What's that got to do with what's in my heart and mind? You already know. That transparency is required to be able to accept each other for who we are so we can stand together instead of fall apart. A prince without subjects is ruined. And 319,999,990 or 319,999,999 Americans got up and left the country tomorrow, I hope Trump knows how to make coffee. And it's government of the people, for the people, by the people. But if we can't even find it within ourselves to stand together, to find a way to get along, to accept each other for who we are, to not think that we know it all because that's what my daddy told me, then maybe this country can be great, or at least half as great as they say. May the blessings of the Lord be upon you. I love you, human fam. Jesus bless.